platforms, but Little Mac is going to get so much off of up tilt, going to be able to find KO punch quite easily. Down smash at the ledge is also going to be such a potent button against DK coming back with up B.
Unless somebody is actively camping out the other, do not expect this game to take very long at all. Because this is just combo game and damage the characters. And Chunky's going to stick to these platforms to get that giant punch charged up, because being able to counter max armor with armor of your own can be really, really helpful. But like you said, Dara, the damage output for Peanut's going to go crazy.
Oh, drastically the up air extension into another up tilt. ChunkyKong able to land, just get that shield off, down B into back air, and the reverse KO punch, such a bold option, was not able to get it. And you talked about camping, got a little plat camping. Hey, it's Little Mac, that's the name of the game. I am not touching the ground against the Little Mac either.
Well, and the thing is, DK is such a hard character to punish doing this platform camping, right? Because yes, while he's big, he's got safe landing options, particularly that down B, which you talked about earlier, and you're seeing it put in a whole lot of work. And he's so big that he actually gets dragged in to the up B. Now ChunkyKong just has to be careful not to get KO punch landing down air. That's something that I used to see Jordan's DK do a lot. I've seen ChunkyKong do it a lot too, and now with the ledge trump, gets the first stock as well.
Such a bold open to go for like a ledge trump immediately with Donkey Kong. That's not something that you see quite often. So, you know, Peanut was just like holding on, waiting a little bit. But now the question is, how do you actually close? Neutrally, up air, that was a great idea, but then just pops it a little bit too late. Up B is going to be able to do it. Peanut evens up the stock count, and 25% with one up tilt, with one down tilt, you can get it done.
I think the big thing for Peanut is that that stock got taken when it did, because his shield was at half, and that opens you up to, as a Little Mac, not being able to shield because you have to respect the DK side B. And a very fortunate trip for ChunkyKong nearly leads to the whole stock. Again, it's not guaranteed that that down tilt is going to trip, so really great recognition by him. Gotta fear the KO punch, though. Now that it's gone, DK can get a little more handsy.
Peanut is struggling to approach. I feel like that's like the biggest thing that we're seeing so far. Down B into up it. Think about how many ways down B can do something. Down B up tilt, down B up smash, down B up in. You have something at every single percent with that button. But tries to go for an air dodge read. I don't mind it at all. I think that was a good idea, just didn't connect.
Ooh, Peanut really running out of resources right here. Does land on that side platform, but yeah, for Peanut, it's tough to open up ChunkyKong because you want the DK to land on you, but also you don't want DK specifically to land on you, as Chunky does DI away from that up B, right? Because he's got those safe landing options, and Mac is all about those anti-airs. Now he's finding a few grabs, but none of those are going to lead to kills just yet until he reads that aerial drift.
Yeah, no, really good stuff. Peanut makes up B work for him, and it's so good against DK as well, right? Big body, not exactly the best aerial drift. KO punch is on deck. ChunkyKong is playing back a little tiny bit. Peanut is just looking for that one opening, being so patient. It can go away with any attack that sends you into tumble.
That giant punch whiff was so big because if Peanut got one down tilt, you're all but guaranteed to see the game end there on a KO punch. It's a little bit of a jab right there with the forward air, but ChunkyKong immediately firing back 9 times as hard down air into up air to take that game number 1.
And you mentioned, like before, Donkey Kong can actually get away with platform camping in this matchup. Down B is one button, down air is another, because ChunkyKong doesn't just land like a straight down air. He knows his follow-ups. He knows how to be able to convert off of it. He knows how to turn it into something else. So a stage like Small Battlefield, anything with platforms, it seemed like ChunkyKong was a lot more comfy than Peanut was.
And honestly, what else can you do as Peanut as far as stages go? Because you're otherwise making it a much longer stage that still has a platform or two that Chunky's going to be able to more effectively camp you on. Or, you know, you stay here and there's still 2 platforms. And look, you can stay up close to the DK. You can put on some damage. Does take the giant punch, but fires right back.
Punch? What kind of an option is that from Zero? I mean, I respect it. It's just funny.
It did get him off ledge, but DK famously gets ledge trapped pretty hard, and it is no exception against Little Mac. Peanut getting off to the races first. And even with that mix-up to try to get that grab on the Tomahawk, Chunky's not able to open up Peanut. He is right back to work.
Okay, looks for the neutraler, and oh, buddy, that was almost a down B into something, but wasn't able to find it that time. Goes for the back air, is an early option, dash in, dash out. Really good movement, quick on his feet. Peanut goes through the tech chase, down tilt, forward extensions, all of these little custom combos and weights. Peanut just looking so much more comfy this game until he whiffs that button.
Yeah, panic counter right there, thinking that ChunkyKong was right on top of him, but actually a little bit of missed movement ended up being very fortunate for Chunky, that he was put in a situation where he couldn't mash a button where Peanut thought that he could, and that ended up getting him the stock.
That hitbox is so big, but beautiful platform tech chase. And there it is again. Big body DK getting tech chased with up tilt more likely than you'd think. F smash goes for it again, tries to set up that same juggle situation up. And wow, Peanut is looking so good this game. And now listen, you got a stock lead. I can play back now. I have no incentive to go in if I'm Peanut.
Now 67%, and he's got the KO punch. Love that single jab. The DI away, and the KO punch holds up until that down B connects. And man, Chunky's been doing a great job of using that for ground control.
And again, it's like safe, right? You can't really do anything as Little Mac if it's spaced that far back. Down B into the down tilt as well.
That movement was so disgusting. Man, ChunkyKong not giving up in the slightest right now, pushing this to last stock and getting some serious momentum. You better watch out if you're the world champion. 104%. Little Mac hanging on by a thread.
Is what you would say, and tries to go for it all, but at last ChunkyKong getting popped up a little bit too much, goes for the tech chase, and goes for the down tilt up B.
No down smash. I thought that certainly would have been the option.
Oh my god, just charges that F smash too. That's a down angled one. How do you live? How do you live?
I don't know how either of these two are alive right now, but they keep hanging on. They never say die. 122 though, down tilt into the side B. We will go to a game 3.
Doug, Peanut was like at some point was just like, I'm jumping up. I thought that was it. I gave up. Both of them jumped up when they thought like somebody had like won or lost separate times. That was bizarre. This last stock was so strange.
It's going to be a strange match regardless. We are, at the end of the day, watching Donkey Kong versus Little Mac, and at the end of the day, this would be happening in the main bracket.
Yeah,
this may be the low tier bracket right now, but you're watching what would be happening in the actual bracket.
This is like a top 64, top 32 like winner side match of singles, right? So, you know, even if we are in a side bracket, this match is real. These are the mains, and they're both playing so well. But already Peanut with a bit of a lead. Yeah, dashing in, dashing out, mixing up those walk-ins as well, looking buttery with that movement. You have no incentive to go in. You got a little bit of a lead. Just got to wait for the DK to overextend.
And Chunky has not been aware on these platforms. He's been giving Peanut a lot of free tech chases. You got to think of it the same way as when Kazuya sets you up there, right? Tech in place, hope for the best, because if you roll, you're giving that Little Mac a free conversion. Look at this spacing on the ground from Peanut as well. He is locked in.
Okay, just dashing in, jab, tries to go for some sort of a grab mix-up, doesn't get it, up smash, doesn't get it, but a quick little up B out of shield, and still has KO punch. So, you gotta stay quick on your feet, you're not gonna have the privilege of doing anything, but a last down tilt doesn't send it to tumble because it tripped.
And that is big for Peanut, means you hold on to that KO punch.
That's what you would say.
Well, ChunkyKong does finally get rid of the KO punch and immediately converts it into a KO. What I would say is that this game is looking mad even.
Yeah. Okay, jab, down tilt. Again, now Peanut is mixing up a lot of his on-shield options. He's feeling more comfortable. Fantastic extensions. Doesn't get the upper, goes for like the lowest commitment button just so that he can reset his position. That dash attack is active. If you think Donkey Kong's dash attack is over, it is not.
It's not over until he stands back up. And even then, I bet there's like a frame. Yeah, he's just standing there, and then he's like just Dr. Manhattan. You walk into him, and you get blown away.
It's like Pac-Man dash attack, right? It's like if you think you can punish it, it's too late.
And if you thought Little Mac was dead, we got another thing coming. Peanut is the recovery master with this character, but again, the disgusting movement from ChunkyKong, putting Peanut onto the last stock of winner's bracket for him, potentially.
Oh my god, that shield was looking so tiny. He just needs like one more charged up F smash. He could even shield poke, but now you have to get back onto the stage. Waiting, and you saw the walk away. ChunkyKong, red, Peanut, so hard, sat a goal distance, reacted to the side B, walked back, and then got the down tilt. Delicious.